Welcome to Chapel Hill, North Carolina, and beautiful Kenan Stadium, nestled beneath the pine trees. The home of the North Carolina Tar Heels, fired up and ready for this energized battle. This is not just a regular matchup. Battle of top 10 teams, two teams colliding early in the season. One team can make a strong statement about the season ahead, as we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Iowa Hawkeyes, taking on the 10th-ranked team, the North Carolina Tar Heels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. And the Tar Heels will kick this deep to begin the game. Returner decides to field it. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield.
Trying to bait this defensive line into believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for lost yardage.
He's moving out of the pocket. Finding some room at the 25. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. And the Hawkeyes come up to the line in the hurry-up.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
That'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43. Oh, a reverse. Fights through the tackler. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the offense obviously will decline the penalty and take the result of the play. Important second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all...
The sack in the play could not escape the pass rush.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. We'll see what he can do with the return. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. And the coverage team finally gets him, but a great return. You can see the elusive speed from the return man. So North Carolina's offense gets their first crack now. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Second down after that previous play. Dropping back, it's Turner. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Look at this, he'll go deep again. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back.
Trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
That's a big sack by this defense here on first down. Now, the offense still has opportunities to rectify this situation, but it's not the best way to start a first and goal situation.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Well, perfectly thrown football here, and this quarterback's got to be fired up. That's his first passing touchdown of the season. Here's the first of hopefully many more for this young man.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Coverage team brings down the returner. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. Can they begin to click now? Handoff running right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. The Hawkeyes will hustle to the line here to run the hurry out. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And the protection breaks down yet again, another sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and a chance at an interception in the end zone. Could not quite hold on to the ball. It's going to be second down. So second down after the incompletion. Dropping back. It's Turner. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. He's going to bring up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Quarterback escapes the pocket.
Love to see quarterbacks try to keep a play alive. He gave it everything he had here. He came up short of the first down. Boy, he gave him a chance.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He's got it. A fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On fourth down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but is beyond the sticks for the first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
That's a nice scramble there, a big gain, but not enough for the first down. And the Tar Heels will look to convert here on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, UNC.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And he finds the running back in the flat. Defense drops him for a loss. Tougher second down on the way. And it's North Carolina in front, Kirk. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime. The crucial second quarter beginning right now. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And now the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly. And the Hawkeyes looking to run some tempo here. On third down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. The freshman's able to get home with a sack.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
He'll field it close to midfield. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments? And he'll loft it to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Scanning the field. It's Turner. And now another deep ball here. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a first and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration and come up with a tackle for a loss.
And the offense facing a third and goal from a long way away. He's running out of time here. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And the sophomore's got him for a sack.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
And he lofts one deep over the middle. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. at the 10. And he steps out at the 3. Couldn't quite make the end zone, but a great pick.
How about this, Chris? Man-to-man coverage with help over the top with the free safety. You become much more confident knowing that you have help behind you. They kind of trail the receiver here, knowing that somebody over the top can make a play.
All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Return begins inside the 10. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You'll take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there.
Boy, this defense is strong up front. Linebackers are flying downhill, able to make plays against this run game. Now they get this offense to another 3rd down. Now you pressure that quarterback and try to build on the lead.
He's on the run. Launches deep. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Hawkeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. They finally get him down, but that's a solid return. Good work by the return man. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. The pass is caught, but they rule him out of bounds, so it's incomplete. Offense facing a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. It's Turner. Quick throw to the left side. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to throw it deep. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Picks up the force and is still going. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Chris, that is one way to make an impact play out of nothing. What an incredible sprint by this quarterback. My man had his track shoes on this play.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And the return starts from inside the 20. And they'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. So we've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Running back has it on a screen now. They finally get him down, but a solid gain on that screen pass. Good call there. And the Hawkeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the ball. quick completion to the tight end. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here's the snap, looking to throw. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. The punter has been very busy so far. Can they finally convert here on third down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Pressure coming, and they've got him again.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
The Hawkeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to boot it away now. No fair catch. Looking to make a return. Have some good yardage on the return. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. To throw, it's Turner. Running out of time in the pocket. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore. After the sack on first down, it's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Tar Heels.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And here's the return from inside the 5. The returner is brought down. Gets it started on the next drive. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. It'd be a surprise if they took a risk here with the final seconds of the first half, backed up near their own end zone. He hands it off from the gun. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Chapel Hill. What a fine performance we've seen. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
And the Hawkeyes will kick this away to begin the second half. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. Still going. It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown.
Of all the skilled players on the field, I think this guy might be as gifted as anybody. What a great demonstration of instincts and just raw speed. Once he got into the open field, nobody was going to catch him.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. First down here for this offense. They get the second half started with their running play. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. A quick throw out left, complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time. Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for the wideout. And he's got it. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, UNC. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Boy, the timing here is essential between the quarterback and the receiver. You got to find that window between the linebackers. He does it, puts the ball right on the money, and then how about the speed after the catch by the receiver for the touchdown?
And now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Brought down after a 7-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down play coming up. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But what I've been always impressed with these defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the tailback's got it again. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Ball handed off. Gets into space at the 50. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Well, you can just feel the home crowd standing on their feet when this running back had a chance to start to accelerate downfield. They know exactly what this guy is capable of doing and that he can flat out go. He took off on that one.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and suddenly we're looking at a first and goal situation. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. That's a second and goal play for the offense. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Touchdown, North Carolina. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Return starts from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take? Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. The Hawkeyes will line up to punt it away. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. And here's the return now from midfield. Now they finally stop him, but he found a nice lane in that return. Puts the start of the drive in good position. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. It's a shotgun run call. He shreds the tackle. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide.
And the beatdown continues.
Well, you talk about a dream performance by this guy. That's his 4th receiving touchdown of this game. We knew he'd have chances to make plays, but I don't think anybody expected 4 touchdowns.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the returner is brought down. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? There's the handoff. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
He'll ride the back again here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
And he lofts it deep over the middle. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Now, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. To throw, it's Turner. Fires this one deep middle. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up 3rd. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He's going to take another shot right here. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And this one is getting ugly. Looked like a total bust there. Easy pitch and catch like you'd see in a Tuesday practice.
Yeah, that quarterback's eyes must have lit up on that play because you've got one of your players way downfield without any defender around him.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Time for one more play here in the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And that pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the 3rd quarter. And it's North Carolina in front, Kirk. This has been a beatdown, and the stats at the end of 3 reflect that. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. He's escaping the pocket now. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Short connection to the tight end here. But a huge collision. Blow delivered there by the linebacker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
The punt flies out of bounds. They'll spot this around the 25-yard line. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaking free at the 35. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've no matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given the quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is We're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
Now it's second down here.
Here we go.
And they'll work the clock here by keeping it on the ground. Breaks loose at the 45. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Touchdown, UNC. And the route is on.
This is just complete domination in every phase. Offense, defense, special teams. Fun to see for this team. Unfortunate on the other side.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And here's the return from just inside the 25. And he's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here?
On the
First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Jackrabbit.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Receiver makes the catch. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Pass complete. It's second down now.
Moves.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Finds an open target on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Offense moving closer to the line of game after that catch. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Running back grabs it on a screen. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in that screen play. And the Hawkeyes lining up here on 1st and 10.
2-9 Philly.
They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And the receivers got it. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter, you're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
Quarterback looking to scramble. And the defense gets him, but it's a first down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling. The Hawkeyes will try to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the football. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. QB to the tight end for a completion. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. 7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long.
325. Alert, alert. Flip it.
And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down to the 27-yard line. First down and 10. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going.
And the pressure gets to him again.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game.
Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
If this team can hold on today and win, this pass rush deserves all the credit in the world. They have gotten after this quarterback so many times. Really, every time the opposing offense does something positive, it feels like a sack just stops any progress.
And they'll kick it away here. Ball lands at the 5. It doesn't check up. Bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. This has been a tremendous performance by this team. Now just the finishing touches. Run out the clock and let the party begin. Runs through a tackle. He's got space here. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
Hey, when it's your day, it's your day. This offense, and especially this running back, enjoying a monster day, putting up huge numbers and having a nice, big, comfortable lead.
Handoff as they try to work the clock here. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there.
And this guy is as fast as there is in college football, and it's so much fun to watch him when he gets out in space with room to go. And you just know the home crowd is loving this.
Touchdown, North Carolina. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. From inside the 15-yard line, bringing it out. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. Bringing pressure. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. And the Hawkeyes will have to kick this away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. And we'll see what he can do on the return. Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. So a good W here. Their season is up and running. The goal was to be 1-0, but also, Kirk, we got a chance to see what this team is capable of when they play their best.
I completely agree with you, Chris. I was definitely impressed with this performance. We'll just have to see how far this team can really go.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.